First run now for Kyren Williams. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Now it's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he gets this up past the 20.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
What?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator understanding what he
lonely. The perfect play. I'm still lonely. What the fuck are you doing?
Change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Oh my!
Back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the
incompletion.
That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try
I'm Mr. Lonely.
Up the middle, it's Williams.
Stopped
immediately there. Calling no gain on the ball. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just
get out of here, boy.
The quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third
I'm Mr. Lonely.
Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down, inbounds, toe tapping, and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Now Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Oh, yeah, boy. Get out of here.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
Yeah, boy.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Fuck, you're mute.
Throwing again at Stafford. This will be caught.
What? I'll take that.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on
No, you
first
didn't.
down.
No, you didn't.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
22.
I will.
From the gun, it's a
I will.
Williams.
I will.
Be brought down right on the edge of the goal
I will.
line, about the 1 yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Hey, 22.
Throwing is Stafford.
Oh!
Is caught, but the bank judge right there to say incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up.
Fuck you, bitch.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Rams go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does. 22.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it.
I'll take that.
In the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make the pass back to the locker room just a little more animated.
What's that?
From the 50, here's Fields.
What?
He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop.
Yeah.
Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Fields throwing again.
Yeah.
He is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Fields.
Flush to his right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, bitch.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
Yeah.
John Johnson with the
Fucking
INT.
bitch. Nope. Ouch. Oops.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return
Yeah,
for
boy.
the Rams touchdown.
Gonna do that bullshit.
Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for two.
They'll try and throw for it.
Oh.
And he's going to go down.
Oh.
Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a two-point try. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here we go,
now Fields.
Yeah. Drop.
Got his man complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
What? Oh, what the fuck are you doing, Johnson?
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Cordell Patterson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Steps away.
Oh.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
Yep.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Nothing happened. It's good.
Yeah, you better put safety help.
You better put safety help. You better put safety help. Yeah. You better put safety help. You better put safety help. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Okay.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30.
Nope. I will play now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
First down, and they go back to Harris.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
They'll roll him out right.
Yeah.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he's going to take it in for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
They'll look to throw. Out to his left.
Yeah, oh, boy, we picked that shit off.
Get the 2-point conversion here. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Usually, second quarter, I'm always fucking up.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they and try and chip someone at the second level.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
53, ready, set, zero.
They snap it to Stafford.
Oh my God! Come on, 77.
As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Here we go.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
551, 551.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Yeah.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the gun, here's Fields. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Mike Williams. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. To throw is Fields. He'll buy some time right. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the...
Omaha, ready, move. Set.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Fuck out of here, boy.
It's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 39 yards there, a big one.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Big 20.
Here's Stafford. Man open left side.
Dumbass.
It's Williams.
Fuck out of here.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyren Williams. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
You got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Monday.
Now Stafford.
Ooh.
And the Steeler pressure too much here.
How you want to do that, huh?
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. And they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Robinson. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Come on, stupid fuck.
50-50. And middle. Alert!
Here we go on 4th. Stafford.
Fuck out of here.
Caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
I didn't go to 2, but fuck it.
Cooper Kupp, 51 yards. And the Rams use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Stafford now to throw.
Hey. Pass interference.
He's going to be taken down. It's a sack.
Yeah.
And they fail on the try for 2. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Middle. White.
Back to throw, Stafford. And this one's caught.
Boy.
And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
No muss. Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last
Ooh,
drive.
got me right there.
And he's got it to Patterson complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. Fields. Flushed out right.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Here we go.
All eyes on Fields. Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Here's first down. Here's Fields.
Do it. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Yeah, boy.
By Akello Witherspoon.
And the
It's-
Rams have just
telling
about
you.
sewn up this
telling
football
you.
game.
I'm telling you
I
how.
think this one won't arrive
I'm
very
telling you how.
simply because he overestimated his arm strength
Tell me
and
now.
his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Set to begin their
You
next
got 2
drive,
timeouts?
the Rams offense at the line. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Stay 50, stay 50.
Now it's Stafford.
Yeah.
He's got it complete.
Down the left side.
Yeah, boy.
Touchdown, LA.
Yeah.
Cooper
What's up, bitch?
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the
Yeah.
Rams use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Come on, you bitch.
Hey, 54.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it.
Boom.
He's got it.
Yeah.
So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead.
Wow, man. You got to do some cheesy-ass plays, bro.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go.
Why you
On
mute?
the air.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Test. Bunch right. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Inside, a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go. Let's go. Alpha right here. Right.
Back to throw, Fields.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, you
It's
bitch.
caught inside the 25. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here we go. Scott. Go.
Now it's Fields.
Get out of here, boy.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Right.
Fields throwing again.
Get out of here,
It's
boy.
going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Sit high.
Now Fields.
Dumbass.
And that will be incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Sit high.
They snap it to Fields.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Yeah, how does it feel to get destroyed, bitch? Huh? Get the fuck out of here. Quit. 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 Quit.
Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that
Quit. Yeah, quit. Quit. Fucking quit. Yeah, boy.